People tend to accept things without questioning them. Did you ever question our calendar? In a couple of days, we will wish each other all the best for the next year. But why will we do this in a couple of days? Certainly, we could do it today or in a week or two. If you wish to somebody all the best, you wish it every day. Oh, I'm silly. Of course, we will do this because it's gonna be a new year. The 1st of January, every year we start a new year. My question is why we do it? Why do we start a new year on the 1st of January? And again, I'm silly. It's because we have a Gregorian calendar. A pope decided that we will do this in this way. But I'm sorry, I will ask again. Why are we doing it in this way? Because if you ask me, a new year should start when everything starts, when life starts. And I guess Romans used to know that. That's why they started their year on the 1st of March. And now we are starting our new year in the middle of the winter. Is that a coincidence? I don't believe that anything is a coincidence in a calendar because a calendar is a very precise thing. We use a solar calendar. That means that our year has 365 days. That's the amount of time our Earth needs to go around the sun. We have to stick a day every 4 years or so, but still is as precise as it can be. And then we have 12 months. 12 months that make no sense at all. Or do they? Because we have to know that our society likes the number 12. I guess it all starts with 12 signs of the zodiac and a religion that revolves around our sun and the 12 signs of the zodiac. The religion that we called Christianity. That religion is the author of this calendar. We have to realize that number 12 is present everywhere. I live in Europe and we have a European Union, and this union has a flag that has 12 stars on it in a circle. Is that because at the beginning there were 12 countries in the Union? No, not at all, because that's not the number that started the European Union. Okay, maybe there were 12 countries in anything else that predates European Union. No. So maybe we can find out what this flag is all about if we look at it from a perspective of someone who sees the flag for the first time and doesn't know what this flag is all about. We have 12 stars. Okay, maybe those stars are not literal stars. Because if you would want to represent 12 constellations, it would be hard to draw 12 constellations, but constellations are made out of stars. So maybe each star represent one constellation, and they are represented in a circle. This is the zodiac. Granted, it doesn't have to be. But still, when you are listening to those that think outside of the box, you hear many interesting theories. And when they are talking about the zodiac, the sun, and religion, they often go to the war between good and evil, between light and dark, between the sun and the set, between summer and winter. And it seems like our Pope decided that we will start our new year at the time when the sun is the weakest and his opponent is the strongest, at the time when death reigns supreme, literally, but even more so metaphorically. And metaphorically, the fact that we start our new year in the middle of the winter, that's not a good thing at all. Because the fact is that February should be the last month. It has only 28 days. Because they run out of days. But you run out of something at the end, not on the second month. And we stick another day into February, into second month, not into the last month. So technically, it's obvious that March should be the first month. But again, the question is, why should we have 12 months? Why don't we have 13 months? They don't like the number 13, do they? But if we would have a 13-month calendar, we would have much more balanced, much more harmonious calendar. And this is a calendar somebody already follows on this earth. Women's do. Women's have a 28 days cycle. And this is not a coincidence. Because 13 month, 28 days per month cycle is a cycle that respects solar cycle, but it also respects lunar cycle. Granted, we would have to stick 1 day every year and 2 days every 4 years or so, but that's not so different than what we do now. What would change is that we would have much more harmonious year and not what we have now. What we have now is what we have everywhere. Things are put out of their harmony so that things can be easily manipulated afterwards. So, my friend, I did not make this video to remind you that there is little you can do to bring harmony to this system that is rigged in so many ways. I've made this video to remind you that there is so much you can do to bring harmony to your life. And that's the most valuable thing you can do. If your ego is telling you that it is pointless to like, comment, and share my video with your friends, don't always listen to your ego. Listen to your heart, my friend.